Welcome back.
Hi, we back. Everyone said different things. Oh no, we had to click to continue. There we go.
Yeah.
It's me still.
Yeah, everything.
So I don't think we gained the thing. Nope, we didn't gain the things because we failed.
You didn't gain the thing.
None of us did. We all failed.
You don't know that.
I watched us all fail.
Damn it.
I'm gonna go back to the magic shop though. I feel like that's where my stats are, and maybe I won't fail. Maybe I won't fail that. So I'll cast spells again.
I want some magnificent snake oil.
So I once again summon Eldritch Horrors and open portals to other planes. My power grows so I can feel my sanity slipping. Magic, sanity, blah blah. Today you traded a traveling witch for the book of Ugna. Now that the shop is quiet, you page through the book, wondering what spell to try out. I could try the spell that reads foul, cruel, bad-tempered rodent.
Is that Colin?
Yes. Or try the spell that reads do not under any circumstances cast this spell. I mean, come on. Ding!
It's so enticing.
You whisper the dreaded name written in the book. There's a rush of wind, but to your surprise, nothing else. You sit in the darkness a bit, disappointed at another failure.
Aww.
As you close up shop, you pick up your hat from the rack, and you're startled by a loud,
You idiot!
thank you. You stare in amazement at your talking hat rack and the avatar of the skinless one trapped inside.
Oh.
You couldn't even transfer me into a proper vessel.
Oh, you changed your voice. Sorry, that's fair. It seemed pissed. All of a sudden, the hat rack leaps at you, a giant maw appearing out of nowhere, snapping at you. You rush out of the shop and sprint off, hat rack chasing you till the spell dissipated. Gain 1 body. Fail!
How's that a fail?
Because, look, it says it right there.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Cool on.
Thank you.
That sucks! I was hoping I would pass.
Can I side note?
Of course.
This game's fun.
I like it, but I would like it better if we didn't fail everything.
I'm gonna do some dark meditation. As your consciousness floats through the currents of the depths, your body is racked by the dark energy coursing through you.
Which is hot.
God damn it.
Kyle's on the race!
As your mind returns to your body, you realize that not all of it is present. Gain 1 magic, 1 body, and lose 1 sanity.
I don't think any of us are gonna have any sanity by the end of this.
I think Colin and I are in a race to lose all of our sanity immediately.
We're dealing with Eldritch Horrors. It's gonna happen.
That's
fair.
true. Zoe takes no prisoners.
No.
And how can I screw Colin in this game?
One day, you were startled by a sharp knock at the door. You grabbed your gun and prepared for the worst.
It's Mindy.
To your surprise, you were greeted by a short, weaselly man in a suit.
It's me!
Mom.
It's Nick.
Oh.
He introduces himself as Mr. Peabody and explained that his employer was buying up parts of the swamp to build what he called a mall.
What's a mall?
Sell the witch's hut or tell him to buzz off. Yeah, I want that sweet dosh, but also...
I kind of, like, I'm overthinking this right now.
Yeah?
But I think if you sell the witch's hut, maybe nobody else can go there.
Or if you sell the witch's hut,
we win the game.
or if you sell the witch's hut, she fucking murders you.
Do it!
Probably.
Do it!
Mr. Peabody is overjoyed, and before you can say, I'm rich, you had signed the necessary deeds. Gain 10 riches,
Wow, you got 10.
and a pass.
Oh, you did.
And I got
You
achievement.
got 10 leaf.
The achievement's called an earth-shattering kaboom.
Oh boy.
Nice Marvin and Martian. Nice Marvin and Martian. Nice Marvin the Martian.
Oh, no, what did I do it?
Marvin.
Sweet, I killed it.
Nick.
Here you go.
That's cool. I didn't think that would actually be a thing. I like
Sweet.
that.
Yeah,
Cool,
no.
So we had to keep going until you
That
win.
sucks.
I guess.
Yeah,
super
so it's
into that.
gone.
Well, no, it might just be gone for this turn because
I doubt it.
everything is gone once you've used it.
That's
We'll
fair.
find out.
Where's my highest stat? I have lots of fucking money.
That you do.
Go buy something.
I don't need to buy something yet. I also have pink. So,
So you're in the pink.
obviously, I'm gonna go back to Madame Foo-Foo's.
Go for it.
I'm gonna play in the band.
Gambling.
Nice.
Debt consolidation.
I am Blake.
You decide to take a break from it all. You spend your evenings regaling patrons of your old... Oh, Jesus.
Nope.
Regaling patrons with your soulful, yet slightly disturbing tunes.
That well describes your singing, actually.
Yeah. Gain 2 performance, and I got a sanity.
Oh.
Yes, Nick has a great singing voice, which is really funny.
He does. He's like 80 years too late.
It's
for it.
eerie.
I have a 50s voice. The thing about gambling is the house always
Yeah,
wins.
you clicked gambling, by the way.
No, I didn't.
You did.
But I didn't.
Whatever.
You still find it surprising how few people understood that. But no, never one to miss an opportunity. You thought about setting up with a little side business. Provide dark packs. Become an asset requisition specialist.
Debt consolidation.
Gambling.
Quite literally.
But you know what? I have the riches, so I'm gonna try this one. Won't abuse it. Madame Fufu's was a place of laughter and decadence. Which made it that much easier to spot those who were down on their luck. They were the ones sitting slumped in a darkened booth, chewing on the end of burnt-out cigarettes. Colin, looking for a brighter future at the bottom of a glass of bourbon.
Still Colin, yeah.
I'm the town drunk.
The ones who were too eager to hear about the money you could loan and solve their little predicament. If only they signed the dotted line.
Nick, you got some papers for me?
Consolidation.
Borrow a couple $100.
No. There is no need for your pen. We just make a small cut and you sign in blood.
Sounds right.
No catch and no need to worry about paying me back. I'll find you once we need to settle your debt. Gain 3 influence.
And now we have to play Cuphead beginning to end.
Daniel.
Madam Buckethead. Let's go to the town hall.
No one's done that yet. It's got an eyeball.
Black
Is that Obama?
Hobnob.
Actually, it kind
I
of.
like the term hobnob.
I know, I do
Yeah, it's a
love
good one.
Hobnob.
It looks like Hugh Laurie.
If he was playing Hitler.
Yeah. But no, it's
You attend the grand functions of the rich and influential.
he's playing Barack Obama.
Now is the time to eat, drink, relax, and warm yourself into the rich middle class. Gain 1 sanity, performance, and influence. You have taken some of those black flowers that the fairies had been using and turned it into a concoction.
There's continuity.
Now the only thing left to do is decide who you'll be selling it to. You could sell to the mob, gain some brownie points, and maybe get the cops on your back, off your arm. Alternatively, you can sell it at sports events and make some real guap. The mob or sports, the mob or sports, the mob or
One
sports.
of these is a Dan answer. The other is the right
We
one.
call them dancers.
Ooh.
Tiny dancers.
Your new performance enhancer is a huge success among jocks and nerds alike. Gain 5 guap.
dancer for money.
It turns out it turns even the weakest nerd into a powerhouse. Unfortunately, as a side effect, it does make your testicles fall off. But hey, at least you look good. As an added bonus, you make an extra buck betting on the athletes you know will be juicing. Gain an extra 2 guap. Yeah, Dan!
Daniel.
Get that cheddar, Daniel.
Guess who's losing? It's me.
Dan's getting the bag.
Cycle 4!
Cycle 4.
Nikki's turn.
Here you go.
Thank you. Alright. So I got lots of pink.
Yeah, the witch's hut is
Oh,
gone.
I don't have any
No,
of these
because
yet, though.
it's the other thing. It's the thing we all failed.
Oh, but I thought I failed it.
We all failed it.
Damn it. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna need me some purple.
I want to go to the magic shop with my baseball bat.
Well, just because you said that, now I'm gonna go to the magic shop.
Okay, I can still go.
No, we can't.
No, you can't. But do you actually really want to go? I won't.
Nope.
Okay. Because I do need purple.
Wait.
So that,
Well, you only need like certain specific
Nick
stats.
needs them perps.
oh, I thought I just had to even it out.
No, the whole point is
my
that
phone.
at the end of the game we pick one of those rolls,
Oh.
which needs you to have like certain benchmarks and like 2 stats.
Okay.
So those are the 2 need to be higher, but we can't see what we need for them. at
All
the
right,
moment.
so I'm gonna go get a little purple. I'm gonna even myself out. You summon eldritch horrors and open portals to other planes. Your power grows, but you can feel your sanity slipping. Gain 2 magic, but lost 1 sanity.
Something about fanfic.
There were things in the depths without bodies of their own.
It's me, the disembodied soul of the cult.
God damn it, Colin!
I like that we actually had a comment recently that just said, "Oh, it's the return of the surprise coach," and I replied to the comment as the coach and just wrote, "Hey, it's me, the coach."
That brings me so much joy. This was the premise of the most sacrifices, where blood would give them their own form and in their own realm. Or sorry, in our own realm. But sometimes unprepared. I know it says dabblers, but I'm gonna change it.
I read diapers, so go ahead.
All right, unprepared diapers in the occult. I was gonna say dabbers, but I like diapers better.
I agree.
Would agree. Would release such a being only to find themselves displaced out of their own bodies.
We need to get Nick one of those giant old people magnifying glasses.
We were just talking about
like those,
that.
those big screens
Yes.
that you put
Yeah, I
in front
want
of
to
your
put it in
books.
front of your TV.
Yeah, Nick would
Just get
love
him some
that.
thick-ass reading glasses.
Just put them
I do
down.
need to up my subscription really badly.
Or prescription.
Old Yeller's done.
That one.
Yeah.
This usually meant the doctor was no help, since few physical positions
Physicians.
Wow, I put that one. Since few physicians could cure someone who could learn?
Turn.
Turn. Wow, I really am blind.
Yep.
Or you could sit up like a human. It might help you.
No, fuck that.
Okay.
Read.
Turn their head 360 degrees without even flinching. That left some of the people calling for an old priest and a young priest.
Aha.
Haha.
Reference.
Hey,
Well, let's just face it. Pointy-eared goat men were one thing. Tentacled cosmic horrors were quite another.
Zoe.
Which only left you, the purveyor of magical trinkets and freelance feng shui expert.
Feng shui.
Feng shui.
Jackie.
Check out.
As it happens, your skills were called on by Mr. Mortimer, the owner of Mortimer and Sons Cannery.
Cannery.
It seems that this one and
Nope.
Sans.
It seems that one of the and sons. You jackass. Do you want me to read for you?
Yeah, can we revoke his reading privileges, please?
All right, I'll sit up.
If you're watching this, read it to yourself.
It seems that one of the Ann's sons had been playing with an old dusty tome when all of the sudden,
Thank
he
you.
started speaking in an otherworldly language with tentacles sprouting out of his back.
You know what? This is actually a game that we can play. Every time a new dialogue window pops up, make a bet with your friends and try and guess how many words Nick gets wrong.
Or, better yet, if you're old enough, take a shot if Nick gets it wrong.
Do not do this.
I said if you're old enough.
Colin already
They'll
tried
die.
that last
Yeah,
week and
probably.
he died.
Play with sips.
Mr.
Ooh,
Mortimer
nice.
was willing to pay a small fortune for your help and discretion.
I love this.
Like the lemonade?
Yeah. And iced
Sweet.
tea.
Yes.
Get a can of sip.
Oh, nice, you get a
or
thing.
box, rather.
I think if you pass, the next week you have a chance to earn the things. Or every other week you get a chance.
I'm going
Either
to try to drive it out.
way. Go for it.
Wait, what
Or
what's the
find a
pink one
replacement body. What?
I'm still, like, learning the stuff down there.
Oh. Okay. I think it's influence? I don't know yet, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's influence. You are notoriously a scaredy cat, but do you know what great idea you had? You and your infinite wisdom decided you would drive out some cosmic horror. A horror which, by the way, could inhabit human bodies, cause tentacles to spout from their backs, and could really say hurtful things about your mother.
Your mother was a hamster!
Needless to say, it did not end well. Fuck!
Your father smelled it out.
You started wetting yourself. It's a good thing I had that diaper from before.
Mm-hmm.
When it stared at you with its pitch black eyes, gave you a cool grin and said, "Boo."
Cruel grin.
Woo!
Lose 2 sanity. Fuck.
It's Laura.
The rest was kind of a blur and crying, running, screaming, and smashing into glass objects.
That's that girl.
At least you have the sense to pocket a gold statuette on your way out. Gain 1 riches.
Ding.
Nice.
Fuck!
And as always, Nikki finds a way to make a buck.
This is what I do.
No, it's fine. I'm about to find a way to blow it. So,
Joke's on you, I already did. I'm never gonna get my 2 wheat. All I want is some wheat. I'm very hungry.
gonna go to the Church of Hot Addiction. Points if anyone gets the reference.
I get it.
No, you don't.
I don't.
It's from that anime.
Nope.
It's from
You're gonna get indoctrinated.
Bo 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 bo.
You're right. It's Cobra Starship song.
Told you.
Putting on your best fake smile, you convince the hapless to join your cause. Gain 1 performance and 2 influence.
Ooh.
Mrs. Wiggins barged into your office in a huff. Oh, I get an office. That's sick.
Nice.
Who wants to be
We're out of frog saliva, Wachowski.
the witch you cook exclaimed. You can keep going. I don't know why you took the extra.
I'll never be able to finish my strawberry shortcakes without it.
Gilbert Gottfried continued.
You know he just read that entire thing.
I
perfectly.
know. I'm floored.
I can do it in funny voices. I just can't do it in my regular voice.
Calm down, woman. It's not that bad. Which I love.
That's what I would do.
Or pay for the ingredients, which I can
like-
afford.
I like calm down when it's not.
But I'm committed to losing this game.
Fair enough.
So calm down, woman. It's not that bad. Turns out it was that bad. Apparently, frog saliva was crucial to the hypnotic effect of Mrs. Wiggins' strawberry shortcakes.
Because all the chemicals they put in the water.
Yeah. Turn to the frogs game.
Turn the
So was
freaking
Wiggins.
frogs game.
Without it, there was mass walkouts at the following week's services. Apparently, you needed drugs to convince people that it was a good idea to serve a tentacled monstrosity from another dimension, intent on devouring the world. Lose to influence. Continuous fail, but I did it on purpose. That's fine.
Calm down.
It was
woman.
funny.
It's not that
It was
bad.
too funny not to choose.
It's kind of funny.
It's really good.
You can't go to the
I
witch's
can't.
hut, you dick.
Oh, you can still
'Cause I
hover
beat
over
it.
it. I wanted to check.
I beat it.
You salt it. Except you didn't salt it.
Soiled it.
Colin salt it.
Soiled it.
Salted.
Soiled it.
I'm gonna go to town.
I wonder if they're gonna put them all over there.
You should do blackmail.
It would be funny if them all popped up.
Yeah, and like you could just use your fucking vast riches to buy shit.
Yes.
You organize compromising situations for key officials in the government and aim to collect at an opportune time.
Man, Nick and
To
I already
influence
hammered
one
from all your
races.
errors.
Ha!
Right, Nikki?
Yeah.
This party was one of the best that the town hall had ever thrown.
It's the worst.
Booze was flowing freely, courtesy of Chief Harper of Arkham PD.
Haha. Who brought this back over here?
Nick.
That pillow should be burnt.
Yeah. Apparently, all that confiscated booze was disposed of at town hall. Midway through the festivities, one of the band members had to be excused. Apparently, the man couldn't hold his drink.
It's you!
This means I'm broke.
That one says it unlocks the thingy.
Or,
No, unlock the thing. You're gonna fail, but do it anyways.
you're ham-fistedly fast at the piano keys. A 2-year-old can make better music. Meanwhile, I'm just over here. Play the song, piano man.
Rubber bands.
The crowd boos you off stage.
Play more Freebird!
When the drunkenness started to subside, the embarrassment started to rise. You'll never be able to live this down. You lose 2 influence.
Fail.
I think I lost all of my influence in that one turn.
It happens. Daniel.
Mr. Daniel.
Mrs. Daniel.
Let's go to
And
downtown.
life is
Kisses.
Kisses.
Plan a heist or perform the reaping. I don't know, my stats are pretty decent right now.
Are they?
I just want to get more body. The Ancient One demands sacrifices. At night you scour the slums for worthy victims, slaying gangsters and vigilantes and chasing down those who run away. Gain 2 body and 1 performance. Everyone was already there by the time you and your entourage arrived. In the center of the abandoned warehouse was a big circular table, and arranged around it was the entire DeLuca crime family, save one.
No, Luca.
They're mad you didn't sell them drugs.
You've stepped on their toes more than once, but they've agreed to hear your offer. Threaten them or assassinate them.
Sweet offers.
I'm going in for the kill.
We know.
You hate that song.
It's
That's why I'm going to threaten them. You stroll into the meeting acting like you own the place, but the man sitting at the head of the table exudes.
Nope.
Exudes.
It's
Exudes.
exudes.
It exudes.
Send nudes.
Exudes.
Stop adding C's.
Send nudes, true power.
Thank you.
Don DeLuca's not impressed by your little show, and before you can even speak, 2 of his men grab you from behind and knock you onto your knees. You watch helplessly as the gangsters kill off your men and dump them into the river. Finally, the Don turns to you and makes it clear that they don't want to see you or any other cultists on their turf again. You eagerly agree. Lose 2 influence.
Does that mean downtown's gone?
Once they all left, you notice a bloody ring lying on the ground. One of your acolytes had been holding out on you. You smile as you put on the magic ring. Gain 1 magic. Fail.
Yeah, but you got a lot of stats.
Cycle 5.
Cycle 5.
Is this the last one?
I don't know, honey.
I can tell you that you're first, though.
Yay! All right, Mr. DeLuca, you've met your match, bitch. I'm going back.
I mean, it might not be him.
Probably
That
not.
was Dan's story, not yours.
I had Mr. DeLuca before. All right, you know what? Oh, I already committed. I can't go back.
Ooh,
Yeah,
you can't hit left
bumper.
bumper.
Yeah, you hit the left bumper.
Oh.
It's in front of you.
You know, I'm gonna go to the.
Read the screen.
Good one, Nick. All right, where you going?
I had to look at my stats for a minute.
Okay.
Out.
So I have a lot of pink. So I guess gray.
You do whatever you
That's
want,
sanity.
honey bunny.
Magic shop.
Yeah, so I'll do gray.
Sanitarium.
In a dark, secret corner of the asylum, you perform occult and scientific experiments on patients forgotten by society. You make great strides in your understanding of the occult, but it takes a serious toll on your sanity. Gain 1 knowledge, but lose 2 sanity.
And plus 10 reading.
And plus 10 reading. You glanced back down from the night sky. The omen of Gralsh
Sure.
was clearly visible. As the prophecy foretold during the time of Gralsh,
It has to be said with a question mark.
Yeah. As the great eye reaches its zenith, the loon will host the spirit of Fenrir. I played a lot of Final Fantasy, that's the only reason I knew that one.
Okay.
You look over your shoulder towards the asylum as suddenly dozens of crazies start to howl at the moon.
Also, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Harry Potter would have worked
It's
for Fenrir.
I'm gonna make me a silver bullet.
Before you click that, can you just point out the second one just as Omen Schmomen?
I like that better. But I know that's gotta be wrong.
I know, you're gonna lose it, but I like Omen Schmomen.
I like it too. You tried manning the forge you had set up in the lab, but it was too hard to operate by a weakling like you. Oh,
You need more body.
no.
If only you had a Daniel with you.
As the howling intensified. Oh, my strength's of 1.
That's not enough.
As the howling intensified upstairs, it was soon followed by screams and growls, and you decided that it was best to stay down here till dawn. The night passed, and slowly the screams from The night passed way too slowly, and the screams from upstairs still haunt you to this day. Lose 1 sanity. After that night, you would find yourselves jumping at the slightest noise, but at least it sharpened your reflexes. Gain 1 performance. Fuck.
It's
We're never gonna get any wheat.
My stats are balls. I haven't got to Madame Fufu's yet, right?
Madame Fufu.
I'll play in the band. I get your reference. You decided to take a break from it all. You spend the evenings regaling patrons with your soulful yet slightly disturbing tones, Nikki. 2 performance, 1 sanity. Madame Fufu's brought a new roulette table to improve the joint's offering. Tiny Tony, the bouncer, let it drop over a few drinks that the table was rigged. Why not even the odds with a bit of magic, you thought? Even the odds for 2 riches, or
And you
avoid
get
the
your
roulette
wheat.
table. I'm going to, because magic is my only thing, so I'm going to try. The noise from dancing music and raucous laughter completely mask your whispered chants, and thanks to the bright lights, no one even notices the slight glowing of your eyes. You watch the consternation of the dealer rising as you went round after round. By the end of the evening, the table is nearly sagging with the weight of your chips. Finally, you feel the not too unexpected hand of Tiny Tony on your shoulder, recommending that you have probably won enough. Not one to argue with Tony, you gather your winnings and take an early night. Gain 6 riches and 1 sanity.
You did
Yes!
it!
Nice.
I got 2 things!
You got wheat!
Nick, don't give Kyle the Yamcha award.
I won't.
Cool on.
Fishman.
Gracias.
I think I got 2 just in time for us to be done with the game.
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe.
We're so good at this.
It's alright, I think they carry over?
No.
I don't know, I think I read that you can get stuff that passes over into the next
I
round.
read that Sideways has organized a bike sale.
My
Selling
stats are
bikes.
not
Do you
good.
want me to make brownies tonight, guys?
Yes, of
Yes.
course.
Okay.
What kind of dumb question is
Say no to
that?
Beautiful 10 Church needs a real bake sale. Spend your time making beautiful cakes and selling them for a tiny profit.
Tidy. Tiny's cute too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One
it's
performance,
Chopper.
2 riches. Still can't believe your luck. The exquisite and talented actress Amy Brooks became a member of the church.
Amy?
Hot damn.
I knew
Almost
her in
dying from
high
pneumonia a
school.
few months ago, Miss Brooks has developed an acute desire to broaden her spiritual horizons. She wants to contribute to the community in a significant way and felt that the Church of Starry Wisdom would be the perfect place to achieve this. Naturally, you're only too happy to oblige. Create a radio show, host a charity gala.
Ooh.
Well,
Ooh.
I have none of the stat that I
I
think is
feel
for
like
that one.
which
so.
one's influence? Because I feel like that would probably be radio show.
It could also be charity gala, so
Yeah, no, radio show's probably influence. I have 0 influence, I think.
So the only chance you probably have is charity.
Trying it.
it could also be performance.
Let's see.
It's for me.
Spent the entire.
Nah.
Orphans who carry good.
It's
Yes,
for me.
it's for you, Nikki.
Yes.
Nada.
Oh.
Couldn't think of a single person to invite. Came to the realization that your social life was actually quite sad. It was one Saturday. Amy was threatening to leave the church if no one showed up, so you came up with a cunning plan.
You murdered her!
I hope so. You gathered up all the beggars you could find, washed them, cleaned them, and dressed them up as gentlemen. Amy was in awe, albeit slightly suspicious at the wonderful turnout at the gala. Gave 1 performance. Good save.
Fail.
Good save. Fail.
You shouldn't have farted at the gala.
I can't help it! It's my trick colon. It's acting up again.
Let's go to. Let's
Dan,
go.
you have -7 of one of your stats.
It's -2, but good try.
Oh, can you
Let's
you
go.
raise that gala again for me, Colin?
Let's.
Delve through tomes.
Why?
I just wanted to do it. It's the right amount of syllables.
I mean, I could. I already won an expedition.
Candy Mountain, Charlie.
Let's tome it up.
Really?
You spend your time locked in the Orin Library pursuing dark treatises, occult manuscripts, and sanity-shattering tomes.
Tamaki-chan.
Gain 2 knowledge, but lose 1 sanity. The dark, leather-bound book before you radiates a menacing power. Your hand hovers over the large iron lock that binds the necro... I can't see that.
Necronomicon.
It was ordered sealed by the Dean after the incidents. To a man, everyone who has tried to read this book has become a guest of Arkham Sanitarium. Your heart pounds faster as you look at the key in your hand. Will your sanity hold?
No.
Walk away, me boy, or read the next. I know, my sanity sucks.
Yeah, so you probably shouldn't.
I'm walking. The pounding in your chest slows with each step you take away from the book. As you close the library doors behind you, you give a relieved smile. Gain 1 sanity. Pass!
You did it.
I'm so smart.
Cycle 6.
In a nice state.
Nice. Good one. Nikki?
I think this is the last cycle, so why don't we just make this a longer episode?
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I also want to spend my things.
Kinky. Alright, so I'm gonna need me some red.
Where can you get glasses?
I'm gonna need me some
It
glasses.
blew up the Red Hut,
Yeah.
but you can also get it downtown
Downtown.
with the
Perform the
reaping.
reaping.
Come on, Nick.
The Ancient One demands sacrifice. All night you scour the slums for worthy victims. Oh, I did this part already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Monster Prom. The beginning's always the same.
Yeah. Being part of Doomsday cult has its disadvantages. There is the constant threat of investigators becoming the next sacrifice and Mystery Stew Mondays. But it's through all of this that you still had each other's backs. Sure, sometimes it meant stabbing someone in the back, but at least you did it with a clean dagger. And sure, you didn't always see eye to eye, or eye to a third eye. In some cases, you could always agree that the world should end in tentacles and teeth.
Nick, that's your favorite anime. Tentacles and teeth? Yeah.
That's a porn, thank you.
I know, that's
I
why I
have
said
it. It's in here upstairs.
Oh, it's in my fish tank?
Yeah. So when you heard of that someone had turned their back on the cult and had gone to the police, it caused bile to rise in your throat. This time, it was Cedric Goodfellow.
Cedric!
You bastard!
You bastard! Oh man! You liked Cedric! Always fun at parties, made the best pumpkin spice. I can kill this man! And never once even tried to kill you.
He gave you
sweet man.
PSLs. He's probably trying to kill you.
Yeah, that's fair.
You ever wonder why Nick's complexion is darker than ours? It's because of the pumpkin spice latte.
Thank you.
He coats himself in pumpkin spice every day.
Sure
Yeah,
does.
that's how I keep my skin beautiful.
Getting ready for autumn.
Okay,
Yep.
so you were gonna sacrifice him later in the week, but still rude.
Click.
I did. Break into the precinct, which I definitely don't have my thing. And this one's probably magic.
Which you have 2 of.
And precinct is probably,
Performance?
Bob.
Body? I don't know. Either way, I think it's higher for breaking the precinct. Not that I want to help you, but whatever.
same. Perched up the top of a gargoyle, you look down at the precinct below.
Like Batman, perhaps.
You had been tracking the rotation of the officers standing guard around the station for a few hours now. Apparently, they didn't want anything to happen to Cedric. Spotting your opening, you take a running jump, performing the unnecessary but very cool-looking somersault as you clear the ledge. As the roof of the precinct, sped towards you, you pulled on a cord by your shoulder and were jerked backwards, the force of your makeshift parachute opening. Within seconds, you had discarded the parachute and entered the ventilation system. From there, it only took you a few minutes to find the interrogation room. Personally, you preferred seeing one of your victims squirm, or at the very least, you liked giving them an epic one-liner before stabbing them. Since this was a stealth operation, though, keep drinking, kids. You quietly slid out of the ventilation duct, slit Cedric's throat, and left before the lead investigator had returned from his office coffee break.
Before you continue, can you just give us a one-liner?
Where's the word office?
There isn't one.
Okay.
Hey, there it says coffee.
Right. I feel like there needs to be one, though. Your character clearly wants one.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait a minute. I need to think.
Okay. By the end of your round.
You made sure to leave no trace or evidence, even taking a couple of Cedric's tomes from the evidence locker. Gain 2 knowledge. And I passed!
Whoop.
Yeah! But since it's the end of my turn, I feel like, and I know this is corny,
That's
since we're
one-liners
dealing
are
with
supposed to
the
be.
I'll see you in hell.
Boo. That's fine. Whatever.
It's a cult!
That's fine. All right. I thought I had the things I could spend on the things, but I didn't.
Your guess is as good as mine on that one.
I'm full of confused.
Well, maybe that means one's unlocked? Press X.
I tried. Nothing's happening.
Oh.
Weird.
We're still learning.
Figure it out.
Yeah, whatever. I'll just continue with life.
Yeah.
I haven't gone to the sanitarium yet. I need green. Where else can I get
Sanitarium.
At the
green? I get
university.
most green here by delving through
Oh,
tomes,
okay.
though. And that feels in character. You spend your time locked in the Orin Library, perusing dark treatises, occult manuscripts, and sanity-shattering tomes.
Tamaki-chan.
2 knowledge, -1 sanity. I feel like that happens to me every round. One late afternoon as you were locking up your office. I have another office. I've got so many offices.
So many office.
You were surprised to note an elderly gentleman waiting for you in the corridor. The gentleman identified himself as a servant of Mr. Delapore and explained that his master had recently taken up residence in the Exham Priory in Wales. At first you thought of just dismissing the fellow, but the name Exham Priory vaguely rang a bell. The gentleman continued to explain that the priory had been Mr. Delapore's ancestral home, which he had recently bought and started to restore. Cough, cough. I had to cough.
Cough.
At this point, you were already feeling quite bored with this conversation. The man continued to drone on, but one part caught your attention. Rats in the walls. According to the man, Delapore claimed you heard rats in the wall every night, which no one else heard or saw, and he wanted to enlist your help in solving the puzzle. With your memory jogged, you recalled a passage in the tome of Alshabek about a hidden temple located in the hills of Wales, which would put it around the area of Exham Priory. Also, it spoke of phantom rats, which would show the way. Travel to Wales, investigate, or send an acolyte? I'm going myself.
Go to Wales.
We'll find them ghost rats.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shortly after arriving at Exham Priory, you, Mr. Delapore, Captain Norris, and a few other gentlemen spent the night in an underground cellar awaiting the phenomenon. Since you were severely claustrophobic, you were already sweating profusely by the time the gnawing in the wall started. As the scratching and gnawing intensified, you suddenly snapped. Lose 1 sanity. You ran out of the cellar, screaming at the top of your lungs that you were all going to die at the tiny paws of demonic vermin. Not your proudest moment. Lose 1 influence. Delapore felt badly for putting your obviously fragile mind through such an ordeal, and lent you a copy of How to Face Your Fears and Other Soothing Techniques for Toddlers.
Aww.
Gain 1 knowledge. Fail.
Womp womp.
Womp.
He
Okay.
thinks you're a baby.
I clearly am a baby.
Can someone clip that? I just want it for later reference.
This ain't Twitch, bitch! I'm Twitch, bitch!
No.
Honk, honk.
Good one.
Thank you.
My power grows and my sanity doesn't. Then I get magic. Early one afternoon, a lady dressed in black entered the shop.
Daniel?
Laura?
She carries a box filled with junk, and you could see that she was clearly mourning. She explained that her husband passed away under bizarre circumstances and left her with a lot of debt.
What a bitch.
She's been selling She's been selling off some of his possessions. Pawn shop didn't want these items, but they told her you might be interested.
You're not. You push her out of your shop.
It's a sealed copy of Earthbound that Dan buys from a bereaved
I'm
woman
sorry.
for $3.
I'm sorry, we don't sell retro, but you could. I've got a friend. Let me call a buddy.
You have a look through the box. There's lots of occult paraphernalia, but it was the kind of junk teenagers use to impress girls. One item does catch your attention. A shriveled monkey paw.
Classic.
Nice. With the power to grant wishes, it is a powerful talisman, albeit a bit fickle. Buy the monkey paw or tell her I'm not interested. I'm buying the fuck out of that monkey paw.
Yeah,
Yeah, you had 14 money. Why not?
$1, y'all. As she leaves you, close the shop early and draw the curtains.
In crayon.
On the wall. Your heart races as you hold firmly onto the monkey paw, wishing for wealth, power, and sex appeal. Gain 5 riches, 2 magic, and 2 influence.
Damn.
Damn,
Oh,
B.
Colin.
You're in awe at the power of the talisman, but before you could wish for more, tragedy struck.
Yeah, it's too many stats.
Yep.
And too many positives for Colin.
Oh yeah. Awe twisted your wishes into nightmares. You gained wealth, but soon a loan shark appeared on your doorstep and broke your leg for not having his money not having his money on you. It was too bad. You could cast powerful spells, but while trying to open a portal to the nether realms, Your loud chattering tore your vocal cords. It was 2 performance.
They're gonna lose even more body.
Yep.
And then number 3.
You had the look of an Adonis, but you soon realized that you had the brain of one too. It was too knowledge. Oh no, now I'm Dan. I should have known better. You'd think as you throw the paw into the river. As the paw disappears in the distance, you suddenly jump at a loud noise behind you.
It's a pawless monkey.
It's 2 sanity. Wow.
Ah!
And that's somehow a pass.
I mean, it's more plus than minus, but
Fair.
that's a wacky turn.
That was
Yep, that was a wacky turn.
That was indeed.
Can I do these? Or
No.
Still no.
No, you don't have any whatever.
Yes, I do. I have plenty of it.
No wheat for Daniel.
I gotta go to church.
We know those little rune things.
What are you gonna do, Daniel? Are you gonna indoctrinate or have a bake sale?
Big sale.
Spider bake sale.
Undertale referencing.
Church. You spend your time making beautiful cakes. Yay.
Hungry.
Annual church. First circle members. Citizens fun games.
Read
Equate
it.
prizes. Where even the losers get a free vacation upstate. 7 circle members know that it was a death race. But with the winners being given powerful artifacts and tomes, the losers get sent to the slave mines up north. You have been drafted into the completion and now.
Nope.
Oh, that's oh, hold on. Bleh. Competition, and now it was do or die, and these hands weren't meant for mining.
Nope.
That's just what they'll do.
Being the optimistic sort, you decided to rather focus on the possible prizes imminent than the imminent threat of death. You had your eye on 2 possible prizes: a voucher for singing lessons with the renowned opera star Sofia Giraducci, or an ancient tome called the Kabbalah of Lost Stars. For the voucher, you would have to enter the pastry competition, and for the Kabbalah, the largest cake contest. Fluffiest pastry or the largest cake? Let's go
Dan,
big
you're
cakes.
buff.
I got
Big cake.
big cakes.
be
Yeah, it
Pick
sounds
it up.
like you.
Your cake was a monster, which nearly reached the church's steeple.
Dan, your new rap name is Big Cake.
Multiple though, big cakes.
Yeah, big cakes.
Little big cake.
Yeah, little big cakes.
Ooh, I like it.
Waiting until the judges were ready, you had left the pièce de résistance for the last moment. With the help of
Belly
Miss
flopped onto your
Wiggins,
own cake.
you had grown a 500-pound cherry. As the judges arrived, you carried the cherry up a ladder and gently placed it on top. It was magnificent. Having easily won the competition, you rushed home with your new prize, and as night turned to dawn, you were still busy unlocking the secrets of the Kabbalah of the Lost Stars. Gain 3 knowledge.
Go, Daniel.
Passo!
It is time.
It is time.
Next time on. No, I'm just
No.
playing. I'm just playing.
Who will you go to prom
Nikki,
with?
which one are you doing?
Hold on. Let me look at my stats really quick.
So
I know we don't know which one each one does, but I'm gonna guess. I have 7 pinky.
It's influence, knowledge, performance, magic, I think.
I think the second one smells like
Not
magic,
knowledge.
and that's
I
the one
don't
I was.
have a lot of magic.
That's the one I was gonna go for. I didn't really look too closely into the other ones. What's your highest stat?
The pink one.
Yeah, money. I mean,
No, money's the yellow
Money's
one.
my second one.
I know, I read it wrong.
You
You could play the pick one game.
Yeah, let's just go with the vigilant.
The vigilant. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, why not?
Ding. Kulan. Pardon the hateful screech of because it's just you.
I kind of want to pick that one, but
You did kind of ruin your throat on that last play.
Money!
Oh,
let's
there's-
go with
if this one kind of feels like the money-ish one, just because there's a gold, like I don't know, it's a sacred relic that kind of feels money, but maybe it's not. I don't know.
yeah, I'm gonna go for the Maltese cockerel.
Yeah, that does sound like
Yeah,
money.
I'm gonna pick that one.
Oh no, why did it do that? No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant this. And select. I'm going with this one. Right? Because actually none of my stats are good, huh? Cool.
Oh, you can unlock it
Well,
though.
magic's
you do have
still the
some of the
highest.
thing.
I don't have some of the thing though.
And now it's white.
No.
Never mind. I lied to you.
It makes a you blew it noise.
It does say Pit of Despair, which just reminds me of you in general.
Boop, doing it. Daniel,
What's
it
my
red?
best stat?
your best stat is money.
Uh-huh.
And then
Buff.
green for whatever green is.
I think that one's
it's
knowledge.
performance.
Performance and buffness.
Alright, so let's do
The big missile.
the
not a
first
missile.
one.
We can look them through.
After
Yeah.
100,000 years, conjunction applicable visible to only a mad astronomer will once. Yeah, let's try that. That looks
Going
fun.
for it?
Yeah.
All right.
The Reckoning. You have built up a vast knowledge of astronomical phenomena,
That's fun to say.
but now staring at the exact spot where you know the conjunction will take place, you can't help but feel a bit worried. You can't see it. Apparently, according to the text, you should be able to see it with the naked eye.
Too bad you don't have pupils.
Maybe you missed something.
Yeah, the pupils.
You freeze as you think what the others will do, and they find out you don't know when the conjunction will take place. There, you shout, hoping your bluff will pay off.
Performance. Minor
Oh, no.
fail. But it's minor fail. It's not major fail.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's just all a part of not knowing really what the cards do.
Yeah, we don't know. You had tracked Kaffa Joe, to a cave in the woods.
Papa Joe.
You had
Papa
slain
Joe,
many
Papa
beasts,
Joe.
and soon this one too will adorn your wall. You take a deep breath and charge into the cave, your shotgun blaring. You look in satisfaction at the bloody mass in front of you. It's your mom.
Oh.
Suddenly, a sanity-shattering roar reverberated from deeper in the cave, and slowly, horribly, realization dawned on you. The mass in front of you was not the beast, but instead, the beast's lunch. Shortly after, you are running out of the cave, your shots, ricocheting harmlessly off the hide of Kafajo, and lamenting at the fact that you didn't bring a magical weapon. Now you stand over the pit of despair, ready to tip the barrel of heated tar down the gaping hole when the signal is given. You really hope no one will notice the difference. Major fail.
Boofers.
Nice.
You had tracked the Maltese cockerel to an auction in Morocco, where you tried to forcibly recommend to a potential buyer that this item wasn't worth his time. Unfortunately, it turned out he was a czar, and his bodyguards were of the opinion that you should mind your own business. After taking a bit of a beating from the very persuasive bodyguards, you could see their point. Back home, you were thankful to realize that the others had no idea what the Maltese cockerel was. Now, standing at your appointed spot in the ritual, having donned your golden chicken costume, you prepare to perform the chicken dance.
You just hope you
Major
don't
fail.
fart and let it out.
Oof. Nikki?
As the ceremony reaches its end, you are still standing off to the side. Hand never far from your gun. Eye flitting
Yep.
about, looking for treason or intruders. Nothing happened. You can't help but feel this was a waste of your talents, and you could have helped the ritual in a much better capacity.
I win!
Damn it!
So you minor failed and we major failed. So
Defeat.
we lost because none of us succeeded.
Yay, we're losers!
Well,
Yeah.
That's why.
Click to continue. Let's see what happens.
YouTube videos.
The ritual quiets down, and all eyes turn to the immense carved door nestled into the side of the temple.
Hope we all die.
It's squid dragon, bas relief.
Has. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
You might be
glistening, wet in the moonlight.
It's weird.
After 15 minutes of waiting, a dreaded realization starts to gnaw at your mind. After an hour, the only ones who are too stubborn to admit defeat were the ones that were still left on the island. The moon behind the waves. Only the ones who could.
What?
As the moon set behind the waves.
You wanna take it?
Only the
off,
ones who
Funky?
could not deal with the horror of what they have done. For seemingly no gain, were still on the island as it again started to sink beneath the waves. In the end.
It doesn't even matter.
Oh. Colin.
After the great failure, you found a job at a marshmallow factory.
Sorry, you got me.
Yes,
You're having
Colin.
my guys. Unfortunately, being a weakling, you sprained your wrist while picking up a marshmallow. Lucky for you, though, workers' compensation was now a thing you received a huge settlement claim. Nice.
Awesome.
This basically meant you never had to work another day in your life, because, let's face it, hard work would probably kill you.
That's Colin.
Yep. Sweet.
That's you, Daniel.
Since people would believe just about anything if you told them it was in the stars, you started writing an astrology column for the Arkham Times.
Boop.
At one point, it started bothering you that people based their entire lives on what you said the stars foretold, but then you realized it was no less evil than being part of a world-destroying cult. Okay.
Sick. Look at how happy he is.
Yes, they're all very happy. They're all getting head massages too.
Yeah.
Your little ruse during the ceremony had given you an idea. You would go into toxic waste management. You already had the whole containing disgusting sludge inside a barrel thing down, so how hard could it be? With the rise of all kinds of new chemicals, your business made a fortune. It would take decades before people realized you had dumped it all into the ocean, and when the Ancient One finally arose 100,000 years later, you were already dead, and he couldn't very well re-kill you for polluting his ocean. Cool.
Fair.
With the ritual over, you turned to the only profession you knew how and became a night shift security guard at the museum.
Dum-dum.
The long nights of boredom didn't help quell your thoughts, that perhaps if you had taken a more active role in the ritual, things might have been different. Damn it. One night you were sullenly mulling over different possible outcomes. You accidentally brushed against your ruined brass orb on display. Oh my. All of a sudden, the orb started levitating and spinning on its own axis. No stranger to occult phenomena. You watched in anticipation. Suddenly, the orb rocketed backwards and seemed to tear a hole in the air. As it approached... Oh, sorry, I gotta zoom in. Let me just pull out my magnifying glass. As you approached the new portal, you recognized the images you saw. The scenes were playing out in front of you from a couple weeks ago. As you stared at the tear in time, you realized you might still be able to change your fate. You flung your security hat aside, loosened your tie, and stepped through that portal with a smile. This time, it would be different. Or would it?
Guess we'll never know.
So,
Pimpin'.
we got 4 total. 1 pimpin', 1 earth-shattering kaboom, and 2 for participant.
Boo! I don't want a participation trophy. Take it back.
I think that means that next time we play through, we can purchase some of those and find out what we need to actually succeed.
Yeah.
So we're definitely gonna play this again. Executive decision.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Even if you guys don't like it, we're gonna play this more and we'll just play it for ourselves.
Yeah.
If you like Monster Prom, you'll love fucking...
You'll love the thing that you just watched.
Fhtagn!
All right. See you next time we play it.
Thanks again, Design Imps.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Kiss that bell.
Smooch the subscribe button and like the comment. Okay.
And grab that bell and stroke it off until
and go
it shoots out its
buy the
hot
game.
bell goo.
And then tell us we're bad at it.
Buy me a stuffed crust pizza.
Pizza Hut's going out of business.
Send it to this P.O. box. Nick, put up our P.O. box.
P.O. Box *69.
Bye.